The red earth of 9 Mile was cool beneath his bare feet as the Jamaican sun began its slow descent, painting the sky in strokes of gold, green, and crimson. Bob sat on his favorite smooth stone, the one that felt less like a rock and more like a throne carved by the island itself. Resting gently against his knee was his weathered acoustic guitar. There were no stadiums here, no roaring crowds, no flashing cameras, only the whispering wind drifting through the blue mountains and the steady rhythm of his own breathing. He closed his eyes, his fingers found the fretboard by memory alone. Then he struck a single E minor chord. The note lingered in the humid evening air. It wasn't merely music, it was a doorway. Behind that single chord came the clatter of zinc fences and children's laughter echoing through Trenchtown. In an instant, he was no longer an international icon. He was a barefoot boy with dust on his ankles and hope burning brighter than the Caribbean sun. He could smell damp earth after the rain, wood smoke curling from nearby kitchens, fresh bread baking somewhere down the lane. He saw Bunny and Peter beside him once again. 3 young dreamers with empty pockets but overflowing spirits. When they couldn't afford instruments, they made their own. Drums from battered kerosene tins, guitars strung together from discarded wire. Back then, music wasn't chasing fame, it was survival, it was faith, it was the heartbeat of young men, refusing to let poverty define their future. His right hand settled into the familiar reggae rhythm, chicka-chack, chicka-chack. With every stroke came another memory. Peter's fearless determination, Bunny's quiet spirituality, Rita's gentle strength, the voice that steadied him whenever the weight of the world became too heavy to carry alone. They had struggled together, gone hungry together, dreamed together. The music became the mortar that held their brotherhood together, speaking a language deeper than words, a language of resistance, hope, and redemption. His fingers pressed harder against the strings. The melody darkened. Without thinking, his left hand drifted toward his chest, resting over the scar hidden beneath his shirt. December 1976. Gunfire, chaos, blood, the sharp realization that life could disappear in a heartbeat. Friends begged him not to perform. Doctors warned that his body wasn't ready. But how could he remain silent when his people needed hope? The people who are trying to make this world worse aren't taking a day off. So neither would he. Just 2 nights later, wounded but unbroken, he stepped onto the stage. Every note became an act of courage. Every lyric became a prayer. Every chord became an answer to violence. He wasn't simply giving a concert. He was proving that music could be stronger than fear. Bob slowly opened his eyes. The memories faded like waves returning to the sea. Before him stretched the lush green hills of St. Anne, the land that had shaped him, and the home where his mother, Sedella, taught him that true strength always grows from love. The world heard the songs, they danced to the rhythm, they sang every chorus, but they rarely heard the silence between the notes. They didn't hear the tears shed inside recording studios long after everyone else had gone home. They didn't hear the exhaustion carried through endless tours. They didn't hear the quiet burden of becoming a voice for millions. The music was beautiful, but its beauty had been forged in the fire of sacrifice. Every lyric carried a memory, every bass line marched against injustice, every harmony reached toward peace. The last rays of sunlight slipped behind the mountains. Twilight settled gently across the island. Crickets began their evening chorus, joining the eternal symphony of Jamaica. Bob smiled, not the smile of a superstar, the smile of a man who had poured every chapter of his life into 6 strings and a melody. He lifted his hand one final time, one last chord. It floated across the valley, rose above the trees, and disappeared into the Caribbean night. He hadn't simply played the guitar, he had played his life. And as that final note dissolved into the evening sky, one truth remained. Songs may fade, voices may fall silent, but the memories behind the music will play forever. Until next time, keep the music playing and keep the memories alive. This is Memories Behind the Music.
People coming from